First of all, I've disconnected the batteries. I have 2 AC units I want to clean. These are just normal RV AC units. Tools I brought up with me is a vac, just in case. I brought up the foaming cleaner. I brought up some Dawn power wash because I'm not sure what I'm gonna find in there. The evap foam, a couple towels, screwdrivers, and a brush. Okay, here's the coils. They don't look that dirty. I'm just gonna wipe down the inside here. I'll vacuum it out a little bit. So my air conditioning unit, the evaporator coil is underneath this shroud, and this is really protected, so I'm not going to even pull this off. There's no point in it. It's very enclosed. This condenser coil is exposed, and so that's what I'm going to be cleaning today. And then, like I said, I'm going to clean this area out in here. So starting with the brush here that came on top of the Frost King, I'm going to clean the condenser coil. So what I'm going to do first is just get some of this dirt out by pulling up this way, and I can see the dust coming out of this. Also, if any of these coils are bent, this will help straighten them out. This area here, these were bent, and this is actually straightening them out. Yeah, that really straightened those coils out. So now I'm going to take the Frost King foaming cleaner, and I'm going to spray it on the coils there. And then I'm going to let it sit a minute, and then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to scrub up. This will evaporate on its own. You don't need to rinse it. You can rinse it if you want, but it'll evaporate on its own through the normal use of the air conditioner. So you can see here some of the dirt that I'm getting. So the back side of my coil is really hard to get to because of the fan. You can see it's not very easy to get in here, but I'm going to spray in there and let it do its job on its own without scrubbing it. And you can see here some of this dirt coming out from the foam. So I'm gonna go over it one more time, and I'm gonna use the evap coil cleaner. You can use it also on the condenser coil. So I'm just going to use both here on this. So this is a pretty steady stream. It's going all the way through, so I'm not going to spray from the other side. And I'll just let that sit and do its job. I also want to clean up in here just a little bit. Wipe it down a little bit. It's not necessary, but I'm particular, so while I'm up here, I might as well clean it out a bit. Also, I want to wipe down this fan. Also, this might be overkill, but I am going to use some WD-40 and just lubricate some of these components here. Just keep things running smoothly here. Okay, that looks pretty clean actually. So I'll put it back together and move on to the next one. Yesterday I touched up some of the seals up here with lap sealant. Just it's good to do once or twice a year just to check them. I had no issues, but I just wanted to touch them up. And then while I'm up on the roof today, I'm going to clean my vents a little bit. You could just plan a day when you're free to do maintenance on the RV and then just pick specific areas to work on. You can do a little bit at a time. Today I've chosen to work on the roof a little bit, but if you keep up on it, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. I don't know that these have ever been pulled off or looked at because there's still like pieces of zip tie from when they put it up in here. This coil looks like it's about the same. Looks like it might be a little bit dirtier. I don't know if you can see that dust coming out. I don't have experience with this to know if that's a lot or a little, but they don't seem to be too bad in my opinion. But I am getting quite a bit of dirt out of these. The Foam King. And I'm going to spray the other side as well. It can be hard to get in there past the fan on the other side, but just do your best. Let it sit for a minute while I let that sit. So this is the evaporator foam for the evaporator coil, which again is in that shroud. I'm not going to open that up and get to that, but you can use this also for the condenser coil. It's got a more pleasant smell to it. It's supposed to be a little bit safer for breathing. So it deodorizes, it's self-rinsing, and so I'm just gonna put this on like I did the other one. You can use it on both. I'm getting out quite a bit of dirt on this. It's doing its job. Clean the back side of this a little bit. Can't really get to it, but I'm wiping it down a little bit between the blades of the fan. This is nice and powerful, so this sprays through to the other side. Gets in there nice and deep. Again, this is overkill. It's not very dirty in here, but since it's open and I don't get up here to do this very often, I might as well do a good job and wipe it down. Especially the fan blade, just get the dust off of that. And that's it. Now to put the cover back on. This was a perfect day to be up here because it's so nice and cool. Well guys, that is it. That is the install for today. And just to let you know, like if you do a little bit of research, you can do all of this stuff on your own. You don't have to hire it out if you're somewhat handy. I did some research on this, and I will post a link to a video that I watched on how to do this and the materials to get. It's more conclusive than what I just showed you, but hopefully this is a nice summary for you to have the courage to come up here and get the supplies and do it yourself. Anyway, one other part of this is cleaning the vents for the AC unit and furnace on the inside, pulling those vent covers off and just cleaning the filters that are in there. That's another video I can do, and you'll be surprised at how dirty those are. Usually you can just wash those out, let them dry, and then replace them, or you can buy them for cheap, the filters. But if you like this content and you are interested in seeing more of it, please consider subscribing, joining my channel. It's completely free. It helps me grow. If you would like this video and share it, as well as make a comment, it does help YouTube push it out there to more people. Anyway, take care. Until I see you on the next video, safe travels.